actually, in building community, growing hope, and supporting change. The Mustard Seed has been serving people experiencing homelessness and poverty in Alberta for over 30 years. We desire to see people move from a place of hurting and dependency to one of healing and independence. We believe in caring for the whole individual, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Poverty and homelessness are complex issues. Job loss, addiction, mental health, and the economy, and just tragedies in one's life. These are all things that can make a person vulnerable. There's no single face to homelessness, and many of our neighbors, as the video just showed us, is just one paycheck away, or one accident, or one unfortunate event from struggling and coming back close to poverty. And there's over 3,500 people in Calgary experiencing homelessness right now. For each person experiencing homelessness, it actually costs the government almost $100,000 annually per person. Since homelessness is such a complex issue, these costs can vary, obviously, but they include things like emergency shelters, police calls, hospital visits, incarcerations, rehab programs, etc. The government is now realizing that it's actually cheaper to give people homes and provide them with the supports that they need to keep the homes and to keep employment than it is for them to sustain homelessness. The government is committed to ending homelessness and has made considerable investments towards affordable rental homes, just like Resulve. And the Mustard Seed is a proud partner of Resulve. The Resulve campaign is a coalition of 9 agencies committed to ending homelessness in Calgary. And the Resulve campaign is all about affordable and supported rental housing for over 3,000 vulnerable and homeless Calgarians. Every Calgarian deserves a place to call home. We have the ability to make sure that our neighbors have a roof over their heads. And the power to end homelessness and to end the affordable housing crisis in Calgary is in our hands. And it takes community leaders like Jamila and Peter to step up and say, we're getting involved and we're making a tangible difference in the city. And it's not just Peter and Jamila, it's all of us. We all have the power to do something. And the video didn't mention, but Resulve actually has, they also use the keys visual, and they have like a jar of keys. And so their goal is to raise enough money to provide 3,000 homes, and then each key, they have a jar of keys and each key represents a home, and they actually have more than 1,500 keys in that jar now, so we're well on our way. At the Mustard Seed, our mission is to combat the root causes of poverty and work to create positive change in the lives of those that we serve. We do that by offering basic needs, like food, clothing, and shelter, and providing support to finding housing and employment. We want the people we serve to know that they are loved and supported and that they're not alone. Christmas can often be a difficult time for many of the people that we serve. It's a time that revolves around so much family and so much joy, but for many of our guests, especially the ones that stay in our shelter, it can be a time of sadness. It can remind them that they're estranged from their families, or that they can't afford presents, and that they might not get any gifts or give any gifts. In a season where so many people experiencing poverty can feel so hopeless, we are so appreciative of Alora and of people like you. And with that said, we're excited that Alora is supporting us this season. On December 14th, as Peter mentioned, Alora will be doing a workshop in our 1010 Center. And they'll be teaching the women residents, or the female residents in our center, how to make jewelry. And this will be a great opportunity for our guests to create something meaningful for their loved ones and to experience and to learn new skills. Throughout the Christmas season, Alora will also be donating $10 of each piece sold from their Unlock collection to the Mustard Seed. These keys are not only beautiful, but also significant. I love beautiful jewelry, and you might too. But to me, jewelry is more than just a fashion statement or accessory. It's so much bigger than that, and it's so significant. Each piece that I wear has a sentimental value, a memory or a thought attached that I want to be mindful of or not forget. I love the words that are on these keys, and you should definitely check them out on the table if you haven't yet. Words like blessed, or brave, or strong, and grateful. These are words and things that I need more of every day. These are the things that the people that we serve every day also need. I want to encourage you to think about the season you're in. What do you want to be more mindful of each day? What do you want to be reminded of every day? I love the image of the key too. I see it every day. People experiencing homelessness and poverty, looking hopeless and feeling trapped in their situations. And the key is a symbol of something opening. For our guests and for the people that we serve, our services open the door to a brighter future, hope for the next day, and strength for the next step. This collection, Unlock Hope, is more than a piece of jewelry that you wear every day. It's a daily reminder that you are blessed, that you are strong, that you are brave. And it's providing meals, helping people find employment and housing, connecting people to the tools that are available to help them heal. $10 from every piece sold may not seem like much, but for someone living in poverty, that's 3 meals a day. Everything counts and everyone counts. Ending homelessness is a big deal, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed, but I believe that the power of community is stronger. And we can all step up and say, we're getting involved. We're making a tangible difference in our city. So on November 25th, we're also launching our 30 Days of Giving Hope campaign. This encourages people to do one thing for someone in need and to share it on social media with the hashtag GiveHopeYYC. We also want them to challenge one person to do something as well. We want people to see that little things can make a big difference in giving hope to those that are struggling in our city. Alora is a great example of that. So thank you again, Alora, for supporting the Mustard Seed and for thinking of us at this time this year. And thank you for supporting the Mustard Seed by supporting the Alora campaign. You can learn more about the Mustard Seed and how to take action by visiting our website, theseed.ca. If you have any questions, I'm also available and I'll stick around and I'd love to meet you. We've also just launched our Christmas campaign, so on our website, if you feel led to or compelled to, we have a Christmas wish list, so things that we are always in need of every day. And so I would just encourage you to check that out. And also just to keep in mind that we can buy a piece of jewelry and we can support Alora and support the Mustard Seed, but also we have a really big impact with our circles of influence. And so whether that be through the Mustard Seed or through our 30 Days of Giving Hope, Give Hope YYC hashtag or Alora, just share the story and be part of that journey as well. Thank you, everyone.